What's up, guys? Welcome to the Formless Guide, where we ignite the formless nature within us all. Today I ask you, you ever wondered why? Why do I try? Why do I pursue or take action in life? What's making me feel this encouragement or discomfort? What can't I understand this time? You heard it? Time. We live with time from the beginning of our lives to the end of our known lives. Today, we enter the river of time, not to be swept away, but to remember we are the current. Let this moment be a threshold where past dissolves, future softens, and presence becomes the only truth. We are all born into a relationship with time, a relationship that shapes our every thought and action. In our modern world, we feel its pressure, its deadlines, its relentless forward march. But what if time is not the enemy? What if time is your mirror, a teacher, and a sacred portal? Stay with me now as we journey beyond the clock to explore the deeper dimensions of our time, its spiritual symbolism, its psychological imprint, and its energetic resonance within our bodies. In spiritual traditions across the globe, time is often viewed not as a straight line, but as an illusion or a divine rhythm. In Buddhism, it is seen as a cyclical samsara. It repeats until we find liberation from its wheel. In mystical traditions, time is a profound teacher of impermanence, showing us that all things arise and pass away. It teaches us patience, reminding us that there is a quiet perfection in divine timing. The destination of this inquiry is not a future moment, but a state of being, something known as the eternal now. It's not a moment, it's a boundless state of presence where past and future collapse into a single vivid point of awareness. This can show up in dreams, it can show up in your real life scenarios, wherever it can show up, it will show itself. The reality of our relationship with time is also deeply psychological. Time perception shifts with emotions. Joy compresses time, while grief expands it, stretching every moment. Trauma can freeze time, leaving us stuck in a single moment. And healing is the process of reanimating the river. Mindfulness is a great practice when it comes to recalibrating this awareness, slowing the rush and deepening the moment. Sometimes we may have suffered emotions like anxiety or depression, or feelings of suicidal death, all these different states. All of these are affected on our perception of time. To the person that feels suicidal, time feels endless, on repeat. To the person anxious, time is moving faster than they can keep up with. All of these factors come into understanding the emotional body. This is why awareness, particularly through understanding being, is necessary. Before applying any sort of guideline or traditional sense to the body, it needs to be felt and understood. To truly grasp our relationship with time, we must understand how it permeates our consciousness. It does not simply exist on a single layer, but flows and distorts across the depths of our very being. In the conscious mind, time can feel like a tyrant. It manifests as the worry of a past mistake, the anxiety of a future deadline, or the frantic push to be productive in the present moment. This is the layer that lives by the clock, constantly measuring and judging. In the subconscious mind, time ceases to be linear. Here, past events and unresolved traumas are not memories, but living realities. I'd like you to truly let that repeat in your mind. This is a possibility for you, and these things happen. The subconscious holds on to a past hurt, and a sound, a smell, or a feeling can cause that moment to flood into the present as if it is happening all over again. This is the source of our triggers, the subconscious's attempt to protect us from a past that is not truly past. But there is a layer of consciousness where time does not exist at all. In the superconscious, where you may have also heard us refer to it as the superego, also known as the collective unconscious. Time is a silent, formless field here. This is the realm of intuition, where answers to future questions may arrive in a dream. This is the home of synchronicity, where events align in what feels perfect, impossible timing. This is where we transcend our linear, time-bound selves and connect to the great river itself, flowing without beginning or end. This is consciousness. I invite you now, having heard all of this, to pause and feel the river of time that flows within you. Let these questions serve as a map, not to find an answer, but to feel the current. Take a breath with me and let the questions enter gently. When do you feel most timeless? What dissolves your sense of clock time? What makes you forget that time is a factor? How does your relationship with time reflect your inner state? What stories do you tell about time that you're too late or that you're not enough? Can you recall a moment from your past that still feels like it's happening in the present? What does that feeling tell you? What does it feel like to simply be without the burden of time? Has this ever been a truth in your reality, or even a possibility to be seen? Let these questions settle. The answer is not in a concept, but in the feeling of the river. Let's close with a brief meditation. I'd like you to find a comfortable seat. Close your eyes and feel the rhythm of your breath as a wave, a living, breathing testament to impermanence. The past dissolves on the exhale. The future arrives on the inhale. You are in the middle of this beautiful, effortless current. Let your spine become a timeline. Each vertebrate a memory, a possibility. Rest your awareness in your heart, where time unfolds into a single point of presence. You are not behind. You are not ahead. You are here. You are the current, and you are the shore. With that being said, now you can open your eyes. Take a deep breath and be grateful to yourself for this newfound awareness you are now open to. You will now be understanding to these layers of consciousness available to you, how you feel about it, and truly how you work with it, knowing that it is a factor. Time can happen naturally, or it can be influenced through your own manual work. And this manual work has been about raising your awareness, creating a full consciousness, because you've realized the source of craving, the source of suffering began with you. You are a creator of emotions, be it good or bad. You are a creator of decisions, be it good or bad. And you have the tuning fork to see the truth between it all, to witness the spaciousness in between, to feel the rise in consciousness from within, and the connection to consciousness in all its entirety, to your own timeless presence. May you walk gently with it, knowing that every moment is both a seed and a star. Remember, you can find a Formless guide on Spotify, YouTube, and all other podcast platforms. All the links will be available in our bio. Until next time, this is your Formless guide, signing off.